Just like Vikrant said, कि accounting software, whenever we talk about accounting software, okay, just a minute.
आज आप स्टॉक का ही बता रहे थे ना?
Stop. So whenever we talk about accounting software, what do we mean by accounting software? What module should be there in accounting software,
इन्वेंट्री मैनेजमेंट, अकाउंटिंग.
A user model should be there.
right?
The type of
First, let's
account,
say user module will be there. Then
type
inventory.
of account.
Yeah, type of accounts. Again, it will be very in deep, right?
Mhm.
Inventory, then purchase. If we have inventory, when data will insert into inventory? When we get the purchase, right? Then sale, right?
परचेज, रिसिप्ट,
Purchase return. Sorry, sale return. Purchase return also can be there. Just like that, sale return also can be there. Okay. Again, so many models can be there. Let's say some shop, let's say if we talk about an electronic shop. So how does electronic shop work? So first, electronic shop will purchase from supplier. They cannot directly get the material, whatever the items they want to sell from the company. They had to contact a supplier, correct? So a normal shop owner will purchase items or products from supplier. Okay. That we call purchase order. Okay. When we get the purchase, our stock or inventory gets updated. Let's say I have a electronic shop. So what I will do, I will contact let's say I want to buy, I want some Samsung fridge, mobile or something. So what I will do, I will contact Samsung supplier from my city. I will place my order, then he will get that order, right? So this process is purchase. I'm purchasing products from a supplier to keep in my shop to sell. Clear purchase, everyone? So this is purchase process means shop owner will purchase data from supplier or from company also some in some cases. So that is purchase. Okay. Then you got the product or items and you put it into your shop, and you're not just going to put it, you're going to sell it also. Who you will sell the products? To whom you will sell the products? To whom you will sell the products?
Customers.
Customers, right? So from shop you will sell product to customer. So this process is called sale. Okay. Whenever we sell, our again stock or inventory gets updated. Correct? Correct, now? Whenever
Yes.
we add a purchase, our inventory will increase, stock will increase. Whenever we make the sale, our stock will decrease for that particular product. Correct? So this is the main idea between any accounting software. Okay. Whenever means accounting software which is limited to selling and purchasing. So this is the logic. Okay. Purchase, we purchase the item from supplier, our stock gets increased, then we sell that product to the customer and our stock get decreased. Clear? Understood? So this is the logic behind, let's say first Tally was there. Tally is a very vast and very sophisticated software. Okay, it's not just for the sale accounting. For every businesses, it can handle the data. It is so vast that we cannot imagine also. Electronic shop also can use it, and a normal company where employee salary management you want to do, there also you can use it. And so many things are there in every business. Whatever the business you tell, it can manage that Tally. But Tally, it's again a Windows application. We need a specific developer who is certified or who has a training of Tally. He can only work with the Tally. Then some other IT companies started creating their own application. So just like uh, he said, Busy accounting software is also there. Zoho has also has their CRM, just like that. But it's a normal web application or again Windows application, but it is user friendly. Anyone with the basic knowledge of software can use it. Okay. So we will try to create this inventory management system. Okay. Now coming about table, what are the tables we might be needing? We just want to keep it basic, just inventory management system. Considering electronic shop, what tables we might need?
Um,
What tables we might need?
Details of product and then
Products.
yes.
First table will be products. Then before product, again, we can have a category also, like what kind of category product is, correct? Because in product, we cannot store the category name on the product table. Now we need another table where we will store the category. And in product table, we will have the foreign key of category ID, correct?
Group.
So products category. What else?
Group.
Suppliers detail.
Supplier. Again,
Group.
hmm?
Group.
Group not needed. Again, it will go into very deep. We just want to complete the basic flow. Group is not needed into that.
जी.
Category is done. The category is our first master table, then product. In product, we will have category ID, then supplier, then
Price.
hmm?
Price.
I'm asking table. Price will be a column inside a product table.
Customer detail.
Customer table. See, price cannot be a column. Price cannot be a table. No? Price will be a column inside a table. Correct?
Yes.
Customer. Then these are our basic master table. After that, purchase. See now, all basic data we have got. Then what we are going to do? We are going to purchase product from supplier. So that is purchase. Once purchase is created, our stock table will be updated. So we need stock table. Okay. So purchase, once purchase is done, stock table will be updated and then we will do the sale. Understood? Whatever the flow we discussed over here, we will need these tables for managing that. Clear? Let's start the table designing. Okay. Right click, new database. E stock DB or E inventory DB. Just a database name I am giving. Fine. Now in this database, first table we will create. Whenever we design database, we will always start with the master table. Okay. Table. So first table, category table I'm going to create. So category ID, integer. Obviously it will not allow primary key. Then category name, varchar, not null. For category, we need to set it as identity also, so that we don't have to pass primary key every time whenever we have to save the data. So category table, save. So first table is done. The next table will be products. Okay. So right click, new table, product ID, again integer data type, product name. Before that, we need foreign key, that will be category ID. So category ID will be foreign key, which we will get it from other table. Data type will be integer. Product ID will be primary key and identity. Category ID, then product name. Okay. Then what do we need again? Created date, when this product was created. Date time. Then let's say basic price. So price we can put it as float because point value also we might need. What else we might need in product table? Description. What else might be needed? Product ID, product name, created days, basic price, description. What else might be needed?
The is active flags in each table for soft read.
Hmm.
Is active flag.
Yeah, okay, is active like do we no, so that is active like if we have it in the stock that will from stock table we will manage that. We don't need extra column na. If we have the product in our stock means it is active, right? We don't need another column to manage that.
Opening stocks.
Opening stock,
Product here, I guess.
yeah, might, but again that will be actual flow we have to cover.
We can have a product means based on which company.
Yeah,
Like,
company, right? So again, see, like if we are purchasing product, we again need a company table also. But what we will do instead of creating, we will store the company name over here.
The supplier table is not required.
No. Company name. Sometimes we can purchase from one supplier, sometimes we can purchase from another supplier, right? In purchase table, we will have that supplier entry. So this is the product table. Products table. Okay. So category we have created. Category created over here, we will be using it over here as a foreign key. Then we need supplier table. Again, it's an independent table. No foreign key will be there. Right click, new, supplier ID, integer, supplier name, varchar 50, mobile number, varchar, then let's say email ID, basic detail, whatever we need. Then is his GST number.
location.
Yeah. Address. It will come in the location and everything. Okay. So these are the basic column we need for the supplier. Let's save it. Supplier table. Okay. So our customer also we will need, but customer again we will need once we do the sale. So our basic master tables are done. Then we can create a table for purchase. Okay. So right click, new, purchase ID, integer, allow null. This will be our primary key. Now in purchase table, how many foreign keys will be there?
I think purchase three or two. One is for product,
Right.
then
Supplier, na?
quantity.
From
Yeah.
which supplier you are taking this product, right? So first let's say product ID, integer. This is our foreign key. Then supplier ID, integer. Again, in actual application, we will have two table. One for the purchase, because when we purchase some product from any supplier, we don't order a single product. Now we order in bulk. This product, this product, this product. Correct? For every product, we cannot order. Na? We just put our order, and in that order, we order multiple products. Correct? So in actual application, we will have purchase table and a dependent table where we will put our products. Because in one purchase order, we can have multiple products, na? Correct? Getting the scenario or not?
Yes.
See, consider you have a shop and let's say you will check your stock, and will you order one by one order to a supplier, or you will order like my mobiles are also, if you talk about Samsung dealer, Samsung supplier. So you cannot order just mobile number. No, you will order mobiles also, fridge also, TVs also. All the items from that supplier you will order in once go, right? Correct. So products can be multiple in a purchase order, right? But here, just to cover, we are keeping like for one product, I will be creating a one purchase order. But this actually should be in a different table. For one purchase order, there will be multiple products. Invoice or something bill you might have seen. Let's see. Purchase order format. See, like this. This will be company name, vendor, right? And here you will add multiple products. Now you got it? Guys, clear now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So in actual application, we will have another table, but we are just trying to complete a POC. So in product single also we can keep, or let's create same like that. So instead of product ID over here now, we will have just supplier ID, purchase date. Okay. So see, purchase ID will be there, purchase date, supplier ID, and we will need some unique number. So purchase number, because primary key we should not show it anywhere, right? But we need something unique, or the basic term will be invoice number. So when we purchase from supplier, we will get an invoice, like this. Like this invoice we will get, and here somewhere we will have the unique invoice number, right? He also might be using some software from here. From there, he might get this print. So that print we will get it, right? For billing and everything. So that invoice number, we will put it over here. Fine. So this is a table, single table, where we are just putting our purchase detail. Okay. Let's store this table first. Purchase table. Okay. So now we said purchase, but we didn't mention product. As you see the image, or products can be multiple, right? So now we need a dependent table of the purchase. So purchase detail ID. Okay. This is a dependent table of purchase table, integer, not null. Set primary key. Okay. Then purchase detail ID is there. What foreign key will be needed over here? What will be the foreign key over here?
Product ID will be there.
Again.
Then the who is purchasing means
See, I said purchase table is our main table. Then purchase detail is the dependent table of this. For one purchase, we can have multiple entries over here for multiple product. So you said product ID. That is correct. What else might be needed over here? What foreign key will be needed? Purchase ID na. Otherwise, how you will identify? Like for this purchase, how many products were ordered? So you need a entry of purchase ID over here, na? Correct? Otherwise, how you will know? See this image. You have a purchase order. Here, purchase detail is there above. Product details are multiple, right? So that multiple data we are storing in a different table. So how if you need the data, like in this purchase, how many products were there? So how you will filter the data from this table if you don't have purchase ID over here? So we need purchase ID, which will be foreign key from this table. So when you create the API, you will create an API from where? From single table, you will insert the data into purchase table first. Then you will enter multiple data into purchase detail table with purchase ID as a foreign key. So for single purchase, you will have multiple products stored over here. Okay. What else might be needed over here? Do we need quantity?
so this is for the single product.
No.
No, for multiple.
Multiple
So
product.
the product IDs will be there, no?
Yeah,
Multiple.
product ID we said, na, see. In this table, multiple entries are going to be there. We are designing table, so don't consider this is single. Multiple records we are going to put into this table, na? So we said purchase detail ID, this is a primary key for this table. Product ID, purchase ID. Then we need quantity. How much quantity I have ordered? See this image. Quantity also we need, na? Right? So quantity, how
But
many
quantity for the single product, na? So,
yeah, for single product. See, you are getting confused. Are you new to the database?
yes.
Ah. This is designer mode. This not, we are
I-
designing the table. When we insert,
Mhm.
multiple records are going to be inserted. Okay.
Acha, okay.
We are designing just table. That's why you are getting confused. Like product ID is once. No, it's not once. We are creating a table. When we insert for single purchase, multiple data will be inserted over here for multiple different product. Okay.
Yes, yes, got it.
Quantity again int will be there. Again, we can increase the table like base price and everything. What by what price we got from the seller, right? By what price we got it from the supplier. Then by what price we send we are selling. That's how they calculate the, what do we say? That will be their benefit, na? What do we say? Nafa tota word. What's the English word for that?
Discount or
Nafa tota. In Hindi, nafa tota, right? So what's the English word for that? See, from supplier, if we talk about TV, from supplier, we purchased Samsung TV at 10,000 rupees and you sold that TV to customer at 12,000. So for per product, you got that 2,000 as your
profit.
profit, sorry,
Profit,
profit,
sir.
right? So this is how they calculate the profit and loss. So by what rate you got it from the supplier and by what rate you are selling to the customer, that is your profit, correct? Understood now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that's why we need the software now. So we don't have to calculate everything manually. By just writing a query, we should get everything. Like for a year, what's my profit? So I will check what are the products, whatever the sale product I have done. I will first take the purchasing cost. By what amount I have purchased and by what amount I have sold, I will get that difference. That's my profit. Correct? Okay. So I will say purchase cost. Again, float value. Fine. So this is our dependent table of purchase. Purchase detail table. Okay. Save. Now purchase is there. We got the item. So now we have to sell it also. Right. So, but before sale, we need the customer table because in sale table, we are going to need customer ID. So cust ID, integer, not null, primary. Did we say primary over here? Yes. And identity. Then just a basic detail name. This is again not dependent table. Name, mobile. In actual application, again, we will have table for city, state, and here we will have the city ID and state ID. Okay, but here we are not going to do that. Address, varchar. Fine. So this is very basic table of customer. Customer table. Fine. Now customer table is done. Now we have the product also, we have the customer data also. Now we can sell it. So sale ID, integer, primary key, identity. Now tell me, if we talk about sale item, let's find the image also, then you will get it. Sale invoice. Okay. So this is a sale invoice. Now tell me what struct table, how many tables we might be needing? How many tables we might be needing? Single or multiple? Sorry, single table or two tables or three tables we might need. With single table also we can manage, with two tables also we can manage, and we might need three tables also. Tell me, who can tell me like why we might need single table or two table or three tables? See, if we say, is it the case like every time a customer visit to your shop, he is only going to purchase a single product? Is it? He can
Yeah.
purchase, customer can purchase multiple products also, na?
Yes,
So
sir.
can we, if we just have a single table, can we store multiple detail into a single table,
Yes.
right?
Jose,
Hmm.
mhm.
If you are going, if let's say customer visit to your shop, he purchased mobile also and headphone also. So if you just have a single table, can you manage that multiple details? No, na. For just over here also purchase. So in this purchase table, we stored purchase data. But in this purchase, we got multiple products details. So that we stored in a different table, na, with foreign key over here mentioned. Just like that. Sale also. In sale table, we are just going to store a single information. Okay. So sale date. Okay. Then total amount. Then invoice number. We will also generate invoice number to give it to the customer, right? Sale date, total amount, invoice number, narration, just a column to store some data like payment detail and anything. Okay. So this is our sale table. Let's save it. Sale table. Okay. So we got our sale table. Now in this sale, let's say customer purchased multiple products. So now we need one more table. So here, let's say sale, detail ID, primary key, this will be. Then what foreign key we'll be needing over here?
Again, the customer ID.
No, custom. Okay.
Acha,
Sorry, customer ID should be here. I forgot
okay.
customer ID. In sale table, customer is single only, na?
Yes.
Right? So customer ID, we will need it over here. Now we are talking about detail, multiple item. What data we may have to store inside this table?
Sale.
Sale ID,
Right?
product ID and
Sale ID will be there, na? Because how you will identify like these details are of which sale. Then product ID. Correct?
selling amount
Selling amount also. That's how you calculate your profit.
and quantity.
Quantity, how much quantity he has purchased. Integer. Clear? So this is again dependent table of this table. Understood? Sale detail table. Clear everyone? So these are the tables we have created. Now from this table, which are the independent table, which doesn't have any foreign key? Category table, customer table, and supplier table. Remaining all table has the foreign key. Somewhere it is dependent on another table. Understood the database?
Yes.
See, being a software developer, either you belong to Angular technology or .NET people has that already. Okay, UI people lacks it somewhere. So after some time, if you have 3 years experience, 4 years of experience, let's say after 7 years, sometimes you are going to lead a team. It's not like that no person will be there that who will be only developer. After some years of experience, everyone has to lead a team. Agree? Have you seen any developer whose age is so much and still he's a developer only? It's not possible, right? Somewhere we have to manage. So let's say if we talk about Angular person, we know like we should be very concerned about Angular only. We don't have to worry about database and API. But it's not. When you are a developer, you don't have to worry about that. But when you are going to lead a team, you should be aware about database also, API also, and whole business also. Because when the requirement is going to be there, you are the UI person. You are going to represent UI thing, right? So how many APIs you are going to need? What client will explain? Let's say client send you images like these are the currently, let's say client is handling like this. They are just creating a normal thing. By seeing this image, you should understand when you create your purchase sale form, it will be single with multiple detail. right? So you have to tell API team that I will need a API like that where I will pass the sale detail as a single and product detail I will be sending as multiple in a single API. If you don't tell them now, so what they will do, they will create one API for sale about data to be getting stored and one more detail for multiple product details. My wife was working on a task yesterday. She faced this issue, and what she did, because APIs were like that, the same scenario was there. A single data was there and multiple data was there because API person created one API for storing this and one API for storing this product. So what she did, one API call she made for storing this single detail. In subscribe of that, she used a for loop, and inside for loop she was calling multiple API for multiple product. Is it a good solution? I'm not sure like everyone is able to process that. Anyone got it? What I'm explaining?
Actually, it was not link one.
See, consider you have this UI. Okay, let's sell UI design. Let's try. If you understand the design now, then you will. How do we get the UI design? Sale form. Where's the UI? Sale form UI. Not just that we need.
But sir, what you are saying, the actually in the backend, people should know, na, this kind of things.
They don't know, na. Let's say he is also fresher. How he will understand? For him, it's just a table. He will write the basic CRUD API, correct? That's what happened, na? That's the real-time example I'm telling you. So you should be also having the knowledge. Then you can clearly say, no, I need a single with multiple API. Why I'm not able to find? What's that website where we find that HTML example? CodePen. Okay. Not like you're not able to imagine the UI. See, this is a printout of that, right? But if you have to design the UI, what you will do? Arey yaar. Like this. See, what you will do? You will have a customer drop down, sale date, date picker, then invoice number will be automatically added. Then you will have product ID, quantity, selling price, and add button. On click of add, you will add multiple data inside this table. And on click of save, you will send this single detail of sale and multiple product detail. Are you able to visualize now?
Yes, yeah.
Right? So for this scenario, instead of creating single API, he has created two API, one for saving this single data and one for saving this. So what she did in subscribe of this, in success of this API call, she used for loop on the multiple product, and inside for loop, she has triggered the API because APIs were like that. Then I told her, like, let's say you are using multiple API call inside a for loop. If one API got break, how you will understand which API, which product didn't get successfully? Because you have a for loop, right? So then she told her API TL that I got API like this. So is it correct? Then he asked his API developer to change the API and make it single with multiple entries. Understood now? So that's why someday you are going to lead the team. So you need to understand the whole business also, how your database structure can be there, how API you might be needing. Because when we work in a project, now there are so many times clashes between API team and the UI team. Sometimes API team will blame it on the UI team that they didn't specify like what type of API they need, what type of response they need. We design it ourselves. How? Because we are an API developer, na, we don't understand UI. They will try to blame it on us. Right? Ultimately, it's our responsibility. Like what type of response, what type of object we are going to send to particular API. We have to specify. Now getting it, why we should be focused or why our basic database concept and API concept should be there. Right?
Sir,
Hmm.
what I understood is it will have like a single data means customer data, right? The invoice ID and all, right?
Right.
And in that quantity graded table,
Multiple data.
multiple data.
Hmm.
So you said like one API is enough for both the entry, like in
Yeah,
multiple
single with
tables,
multiple, na?
right?
See, where we have that example. Project. We have seen that API, na? How we insert from one API, how do we insert table into multiple table? Where is that now? Anyone remember any project where we have this scenario? Budget, bus booking. Okay. See over here. Where is the bus booking? Post bus booking. See, this is the response I'm talking. When you have to book the bus, let's say if everyone must have used Red Bus or that Abhi right? When you book, can you book a single ticket or you can book the multiple ticket also?
Multiple
Right?
tickets.
So this is your single information. Booking ID, primary key, customer ID, who is booking it, booking date, schedule ID, which travels he is booking. Then passengers will be multiple. Passenger ID, booking ID, passenger name, age ID, seat number, one seat, again second seat. Just like that, we will have our sale form where sale details are single, product details are multiple. Now you got it,
Yes, sir.
everyone? That's why we need this kind of table structure. Wherever we have for one particular thing, we have multiple data, that multiple data need to be stored in a different table, not in that single table. We cannot store in the single table. We need a different table. We can store in a single table also in a one column, comma separated product ID we can keep. But how you will store quantities? Again, comma separated, that's unnecessary. You are disturbing or making your code very complex. That's why we create another table. Understood, everyone? Dia, you joined late. Are you clear what we are discussing? Anyone have any doubt? Again, this is
Yeah,
very
getting,
basic,
yeah.
very basic flow we have created. Again, in actual application, there might be so many master table and so many things will be there. Right? So if we use any Tally software or Busy Accounting or Zoho software, na, their person will come. He will first set up the master data. Then so many master tables might be there. Everything is dynamic. Your city, state, right? Delivery location. Are we delivering in this particular area or not? Like that. So much information will be there. Then once he set up that basic things, then only you will be able to use that software. Okay. But we are just trying to complete the basic flow. So these tables are sufficient. Clear, guys? Anyone having any question? So API we will start tomorrow because I need to create the models also. We just created table, right? We need to create the models also.
So what features we are going to implement, sir? Let's say
Whatever we
from
discussed, this flow, complete flow we need to implement.
What is the
Hmm? Is there? No, your voice is not coming.
So taking from my side of taking your wife example, we will create such type of API in this. Like
All API, na? Consider from UI side. You are from UI, na?
yes, yeah.
Let's say this is the project you have got, and you are going to work from UI. You will have customer form, right?
Yes.
So you need to show the customer. So let's start with the category. So you will create a basic CRUD operation of the category, right? You will first create the category, then you will create the product. So you will need a product API also, from where you can create product and everything, right? Then you will need the supplier information also, right? This once you completed this three table, then you will jump to the purchase. So in purchase, you will have purchase, what's that, invoice number and anything basic detail. And inside purchase, we have dependent table purchase detail. So you will have that multiple form array kind of example. From one form, you will have some single detail and multiple detail. So you need that add purchase API. All the APIs, whatever the table we created, we have to write the APIs now,
Okay.
right?
So this category products and those will be a master API.
Yeah, these four tables are master. But just in product, we have a reference of category. This is the actual logic where these are very straightforward API, master, CRUD API will be there. But in this three table, whenever we have to insert the data, we have to write the logic also. Because when you do the purchase, you have to check if in your stock table, do you have an entry of that product ID? If yes, you have to increment the quantity. If already, if let's say in your shop, you are purchasing a new product for the first time. So a new entry has to be created in the stock table. Okay, we forgot stock table. No one remember. Stock table, remember where you are going to maintain the stock, na? So we need a stock table. When we do the purchase, an entry of that product will be entered into the stock table. Okay. So stock ID, integer, primary key, identity. Okay. So here in this table, we are just going to maintain the stock. What columns we might be needing again? Stock ID is our primary key. What else might be needed?
Again, the products
Right?
ID.
Product ID. Which product stock, right? Integer. What else might be needed over here?
Amount.
Supplier
price.
also.
No, why supplier? This is just your stock.
Acha, okay.
Buying price.
No,
Buying
buying
price.
price, we already got it over here in purchase detail.
Amount. Total.
Here only we got na?
Quantity.
Quantity only, na? This is stock table. For this product, how much stock is left? Right?
Amount.
Quantity.
Amount.
One more, two columns might be needed. Created date, when this entry got created over here, and last updated date. By this flag, you will get to know when was stock updated for this particular product. Understood? So when you do the purchase, you will check what item you are purchasing. Let's say you are purchasing Samsung mobile for a particular model. You will check, do we have a product entry over here? If not, you will insert new record into this table. Let's say after some days, again, you order the same mobile. And when you insert the purchase order, now the record for that product, you already have the record. So you will just update the quantity, increase the quantity, whatever the new quantity you have bought. Okay. So at the time of purchase, you will add the quantity over here. And when you make the sale, you will reduce that quantity. Let's say a customer came and he purchased 2 mobile. So you will reduce that particular product quantity by 2. Understood? Clear?
Yes.
So this stock table API will, do we need stock table API? Think properly and answer. Do we need stock table API? Do we need to create API, create stock, update stock, delete stock? Do we need this API? Or
I
no?
think no. It will
Right?
handle on the purchase.
Right. So when we write the create purchase API, there only we will update the data into this table. When we create the add sale API. In this table only, we will write the code to decrease the stock. We don't need dedicated API for this. In purchase APIs only, we will handle the data into this table. Correct? So that's what I said. When you, at least from yourself, you are only creating database, you are only writing API, you are only completing Angular part. At least you should create 2 to 3 projects like this. Then you are at that level where you can say, yes, I know how softwares are built. And if you have this whole knowledge now, in interview also your confidence is very, means another person also will know that you understand everything. Yeah, it might be possible that someone, let's say if we talk about Angular, someone asks you micro frontend. You might not be knowing how to implement that, but you know so many things other might not need, right? So going forward, every company is going to look for the full stack developer. So understand the database, understand the API, complete at least 2, 3 projects like this. Take any project, small scale, and try to complete it. You will only feel yourself that no, by completing this, I know so many things, like how software works, how different industries are there, right? How they might be functioning. Okay. So consider we created a database created, we written the API, and Angular also we created. In dashboard, let's say you are creating this for a particular client. Okay. So in dashboard, in a single place, you can show this is your profit. By using this software in a single page, you can show the profit to your whatever the shop owner he is going to use. So if he's not using the software and he want to calculate his profit for this year, he has to take all that receipt and everything he has to calculate manually. Then he will get to know like this is the profit. Again, there might be chances that he might forget something or he might make mistake. But with software, is it is not a chance. If you enter the data correctly, it will provide you the correct amount. Like this is your profit, this is your loss. Correct, na? Understood?
Yes.
Raj, are you there? So Raj, you might be using some software like this. You are monitoring something inventory management, right? So same something software
Yes,
might be
sir.
there. So now you will have the idea like how that software might be actually working behind. Okay.
So one more thing, I had seen audit info. Okay, and every changes we get a audit info.
Right. So log
Yeah. So
or
how?
audit info.
Yeah. So in it's not there. If we pass the like data from front end to back end, but it got generated from the back end
Right.
and every save or
Mm.
any update. So
So
uh,
that we can manage in database level also. We write, what do we call that? Means whenever, let's say if we
Trigger,
talk
sir.
trigger,
Trigger.
right? So in trigger, a trigger is a kind of thing. Let's say for this stock table, I need to maintain the log. Like what was the previous stock? What's the next stock? For means you understand log, right? Everyone means I just need the log. Like when this table was updated, because over here you just got the quantity, but you want the detailed record. What was the previous quantity? What was the next quantity after sale, purchase, everything. So whenever we modify the record into this table, we trigger something. And inside that trigger, we will create another table for log. And there we will add the entry. For every column, we can store the entry. Like previously quantity was this, then it got updated to this quantity. Last updated date was this, then it got updated to this. That is nothing but audit. So in actual application, different users are going to use their application. Forget about this. Let's say if we talk about banking application, so many users are going to use. Even bank office employees are also going to use. Customer is also going to use. Let's say something got changed. Let's say customer address got changed, and one day customer came and said, "I didn't change this address." He might have done it, but he didn't remember. Then he can blame it on the bank. Then audit comes into the picture. Then we will check the audit, like from where that address request got generated. Is it from the customer side or from bank employee? Even whenever this in bank specific to banking application, whenever we initiate, it will ask us the location also, right? It will get the IP also. Then we will provide the proper data. No, sir, this is done by you. This was the IP address. This was the location. Then you will understand. Yeah, I done this. So in actual application, we have logs are very important. Okay, so that we can track what data got updated, who has updated, when it was updated, and why it was updated, who has approved that also. Every information we put it into that audit or the log.
So how it
Yeah,
we
so in database side, we can handle that by using trigger. We create another table to store that. Or an API also we can do. In database, we can do the same thing. We have to just insert data into that log table. By using trigger, you can write that, or in the API also we can write. It's just a data we have to insert into that log table. Clear?
okay.
Okay. Anyone having any question again? We can stop for today. I will create the tables. Amir, can you help me with creating tables or models? Just use the ChatGPT only. Just provide the table definition to it. He will create the table, a model.
So, sorry, what you required?
We just need to create the classes model. We need to create. No, otherwise in session, if we start creating all the
Okay,
tables, so much
okay.
time will be wasted creating table model.
Okay, sir, share this database with me.
Yeah, I will share the database. Just create the model by using ChatGPT. Provide the
Okay.
create query to ChatGPT. It will provide the model.
Yes, yes.
Okay, fine. Let's connect tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sir, tomorrow will be the class.
Yeah.